from Gavin's Club, and I have a weekly pick for week 10, guys. So I'm gonna go over there. But before I go over there, guys, make sure you guys go out there and vote. Every vote matters. Your vote matters. You know, authorize your rights to go vote. So go vote. As you can see here, I already voted because of the sticker. So guys, go out there and vote. Alright. So for week 10, for my week 10 picks, let's begin. Okay. So we have Cleveland at Baltimore for the Thursday night football. My weekly pick is Baltimore. So I'm hoping Cleveland to win. I don't want Cleveland to go without a winning record, but I don't see them winning. So Baltimore, my weekly pick. Sunday, November 13th, 1 p.m. matchups. We have Green Bay at Tennessee. Who do I want to win? I think Tennessee can win. I think Green Bay can win. I think Green Bay, Andrew Rodgers, the offense. The defense needs some work. So the defense needs some work for Green Bay. But if they can go over the defense path, if they can go over the defense, and they can do better on their defense and their special team, I think Green Bay can win. Denver at New Orleans. Okay, so this was kind of a very hard one. But I picked New Orleans. The reason why I picked New Orleans was I saw how Denver played last week. I saw how Denver played last week. I saw New Orleans. And the Denver might have a chance to win. This is going to be a really good game to watch. Hopefully I can catch it on TV. Hopefully. But I'm picking New Orleans because the New Orleans offense is not bad. Drew Brees, Sean Payton, good combination. I'm not picking Denver for one reason. Their defense. But I'm picking New Orleans. Maybe that's a mistake. But, hi, the elite lion, how are you doing there? So I'm picking New Orleans for my weekly. I liked. Thank you, the elite lion. Alright, Los Angeles has New York Jets. So, Los Angeles hasn't been really doing well, but the New York Jets hasn't been doing well. Now, the New York Jets could do better if they put in Geno Smith as a quarterback. He could do better. But, you have to look at pros and apples. And I think Los Angeles has a better touch. And I think Los Angeles has a better offense. And I think Los Angeles can win a little bit better, but I'm not sure. That's kind of iffy. Atlanta at Philadelphia. Now, this game's going to be good. So, it's Atlanta at Philly. Now, this game took about between 5 and 10 minutes to figure out who I want to pick. Because Atlanta played really good Thursday night football. But they played Tampa Bay, not a hard team. This week they play Philly, a harder team, but I do think Philly can. What is your favorite team? The Elite Lion, my favorite team is the New England Patriots. As you can see in my background, I have a lot of New England Patriots. That is my favorite team. But looking at Atlanta's offense and looking at Philly's defense, Atlanta offense can go down there and score. Now, if -2, ooh, that's good. If by chance, if Philly can stop with their defense, if Philly can stop Atlanta with the defense, that'd be great. But seeing how Philly played their defense last week, it was really bad. They do good at the beginning, but at the end they do bad. And they can't do that when it comes down to these teams. Matt Ryan's having a good year. I think Atlanta can definitely win this game. And that's why I'm picking them. Alright, this little game is just a joke game. Two low teams, Chicago at Tampa Bay. Both of them need work. Both of them. Really. I picked Tampa Bay because, I don't know. I don't like John, in my mind, I don't like the Chicago head coach. I do not like John Fox. When John Fox was with Denver, he messes a lot of stuff up. He didn't allow, I'm not a big Peyton Manning fan. I don't like Chicago. Clear back. Okay. I don't think, now, the reason why he left Denver was him and Peyton Manning never really got.
Come here.
Doing a video.
Can you record me real quick?
For what?
Just do it.
No.
Gavin, record me.
Hang on.
Go back. Go back. Go back. Record my shoe. Is it recording?
Mm-hmm.
No. Start all over.
I don't know how to do this.
Just press it. Go back more.
Hang on, guys.
Go back more so you can see my whole body.
I'm doing a video.
Not right now.
I don't know how.
Hit X. Go back.
Really? Oh my God.
Make sure it can see my whole body, including my foot mostly. Can they see it?
Yep.
Start recording.
I am.
No, start all over. Because I want it to record when they're not hearing me.
Okay.
Ready?
Hang on. Ready.
Stop it.
Oh man, you interrupt that for that. Sorry guys. She wants you to see her. Oh. Yes, lover. Sorry about that. Interruption. Sorry about interruption.
I need you to zoom in.
Oh, I'll do it
His
here.
blood.
So, the next game. Where was it? Alright, Chicago Tampa. So, where I was getting back was John Fox, when he was with the Denver, he really didn't allow Peyton Manning to do what he wanted and run his offense. Didn't really do any suggestions. He wanted it that way. And that's why when John Fox okay. It's head coach. Thank you. The head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the quarterback needs to work together. And John Fox was in between the offensive coordinator and Peyton Manning. That should never be the case. Offensive coordinator should be working with the quarterback. Now, the head coach does have say in it, don't get me wrong. But he was always wanting it his way. He really didn't take possession. So they really didn't work well. So him going to Chicago was a better way. And because they did that, that's why they won the Super Bowl. Because all three of them worked together. He does not like to work together. The offensive coordinator, him, and the quarterback. And that's why Chicago's not doing well. Because Chicago, he's making a collusion, and the offensive coordinators for Chicago are leaving left and right. And I don't really blame them for always leaving because it happens over and over and over. So that's who I'm picking, Tampa. Minnesota at Washington. Now, this game, I'm picking Minnesota because they are a better team. But Minnesota, the last 3 weeks, had really, the first game they lost, they fired the offensive coordinator. People lose games. Doesn't mean that you're a bad offensive coordinator. If week 4, Josh McDaniels on New England versus Philly, shut up. All right, Bill Belichick sends you out. No, you go back to that week and you won. I said they hired a new one off him, learned it. He still hasn't won it, and lost another 2 games. Because you're mad, you're going to fire offensive coordinators? I was a little upset about that, but I'm not a Minnesota fan. But they can win Washington. I think they can win. And I hope. All right, Kansas City at Carolina. Now, I'm picking Kansas City. New England. Yeah, I'm going to go to that game in a minute. I'm picking Kansas City. The reason why I'm picking Kansas City is I'm picking Kansas City over Carolina because Alex Smith, Alex Smith is not a running quarterback. What's so mean? But he's a good thrower. And not that that is, I like the Kansas City Panthers. Okay. Hey, and I like the Kansas City head coach, Reef. His name is Reef. So Reef was with the Philadelphia Eagles with McNabb, and I think Reef did a great job as a head coach. He had that 1 year and shipped to town. He went to Kansas City. But I think Reef was a good head coach with Philly. I think he's a good head coach with Kansas City. He's in there. He hasn't been to the playoffs for that because there's certainly some problems with the offense, and he's still trying to balance that out. But Andrew Reef is a very good head coach. And the coach that the Eagles have now, the head coach, and Kelly, I think Reef was the better coach out of all 3 of them. But Reef is a good coach now, head coach. Cam Newton is a good quarterback. He is a running quarterback. He runs just like Russell Wilson. But, Cam Newton, not always your run. They have a lot of running game. He's okay in the pocket, but not much in the running game. The Panthers needs to step up their defense. Their head coach for the Panthers, in my mind, he's not the greatest head coach in my mind. But I am picking Kansas City Chiefs on this for one reason: the coaching abilities. And I think they can win that game. And I hope they win. All right, Houston at Jacksonville. This is a joke game as well. Houston can win. Brock Osweiler, the quarterback for Houston, is a good quarterback. He needs some work. Backup quarterback to Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning didn't really show him much move. He's really learning from the beginning, and he's really taking the role, and but Jacksonville is that. Jacksonville is not disappointing me this year. They are, but Jacksonville is getting better every year, and Jacksonville keeps it up. They can do a decent job, but I think Houston is a better team. And not for one of my favorite players on the Houston Texans, still as my favorite player on the Houston Texans, is Vince Wilfork. Vince Wilfork was a great great player, a great guy when he was with New England, and he is just a great guy for the Houston as I say. Follow the show, Detroit. 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 Do they play this week? I'm not seeing Detroit playing this week. Oh, Detroit is actually on a bye. Yes, so Detroit is actually on a bye. Alright. Miami at San Diego. Same way. I have to do it. Alright, the Leaf Lion, nice talking to you. I hope you have a good day. But, San Diego at Miami. San Diego has a better chance. Phillip Rivers is the quarterback. Now, Phillip Rivers is not the best quarterback, but he's not a terrible quarterback. And he's not getting any credit. He's not up there with the big-time guys like Brady, Manny, Ben Roethlisberger, and all of them. And Russell Wilson. He's not up there with them, but at the same exact time, he's not a bad quarterback. He's improving this year, and Miami quarterback Tannehill, he's a young quarterback. He needs to learn, but in my mind, San Diego can win. And after that, is Miami's in the AFC East, so I want them to lose as well. I want San Diego to win. Alright, San Francisco at Arizona. This game's a joke. As I say, I want Arizona to win. Andrew Palmer, he's not a bad quarterback. And he's the same one. He's not up there with the quarterback, but at the same time, he's not getting any respect as a quarterback. But I do think Arizona is going to win this game. And I hope they do. But Arizona is going to beat San Francisco. Now, here's a little iffy one. 4:25 game, Dallas at Pittsburgh. Now, Pittsburgh just got Big Ben back, Ben Roethlisberger back. But the way they played last week, they played poorly last week. First half was a joke. Third quarter was a joke. They didn't really come back from the first. And then Big Ben is coming back from being injured. Now, do I think Big Ben is going to be better? I think Ben is going to be a better quarterback and come back strong. But at the same time, Dallas Cowboys are very strong right now with their backup quarterback to Tony Romo. And if they put Tony Romo in, they're done. But I think Dallas has the defense to stop Pittsburgh. I think Dallas has the defense to stop Pittsburgh from scoring many points. And I don't think Pittsburgh has a good enough defense to stop Dallas. So in my mind, good offense, bad defense. I think Dallas has a better chance. Now, I don't think Dallas has a better offense as Pittsburgh, but Dallas has a better defense than Pittsburgh. And mostly in the secondary scenario, always the better defense always wins and always a shout out. Just like Super Bowl 48. Denver versus Seattle. Seattle has way better defense than that. I think the defense is key here. And whoever has a better defense mostly wins because they can stop. So I do think Dallas has a better defense. So this week I am picking Dallas, but at the same time I do want Ben Roethlisberger to point up because he's on my fantasy team. But I do think, I'm just going based on what I think, and based on what I read in stats, I do think that Dallas is going to win. Now, Sunday Night Football, we have a rematch of Super Bowl 49, Seattle at New England. Now, I'm a big New England Patriots fan, as you can see, so I am going to pick New England. And I think this game will come up from there. Now, I saw how Seattle played against Buffalo, and Seattle's defense needs work. And I'm gonna tell you something. If that happens, if they rough the kicker again, if there's a roughing kicker like they happened, Bill Belichick will go insane. And I really think that Seattle wants to do some payback to the Patriots because of what happened in Super Bowl. So I think they want to come, and this game is really big to watch. And I'm glad it's on Sunday Night Football, but it's pretty late. But I am going to pick New England because I'm a New England fan. It'll be a good game to watch, and I'm looking forward to that game. Alright. Monday Night Football, Cincinnati at New York Giants. Now, I saw New York Giants play last week. Now, New York Giants have quarterback Eli Manning. Now, Eli Manning is a bad quarterback. He is not up at the top as all the other quarterbacks, but he's not a bad quarterback at the same time. That is a very hard division. In that division, they have Dallas, they have Philly, and they have Washington. That's also a very hard division to win in as well. They are playing Cincinnati. Now, Cincinnati had D. Holton as a quarterback. D. Holton is not the best quarterback in my mind. He's not up there as well as Eli. So both of the quarterbacks are kind of equally. What's coming down to this game at the same exact time is pretty much stats. They both have the same exact record. They both have the same exact thing. But I want Cincinnati to win because I don't like any Mannings. I never have liked any Mannings, and I never will. Sometimes I pick the Giants because I know they're going to win. They have a better chance. This game is really not the big game of me looking forward to. Okay, so that ends all the games, but the teams that are on bye, we have 4 teams on bye. We have Buffalo that's on bye. They could use a bye to figure out what Russ Ryan can go cry more. All I care. Oakland needs a bye, but Oakland, after they come out from a bye, you guys better watch out. The Colts and Detroit also have a bye. Games that I'm really looking forward to this week is I'm looking forward to the Atlanta at Philly game a lot, and New England at Seattle, and Dallas at Pittsburgh. Hopefully I can watch them. Thursday Night Football is going to be a joke game, as well as Monday Night Football. I'm not really looking forward to any of them. But, yeah, so this is my weekly pick. And I will be grading this. Last week I got just over 57 out of all the games. There's going to be 14 games on TV, so hopefully they don't have to let it go up. But this is Gavin from GavinClub, the brother. Thank you guys for watching my weekly coming up video. I will be doing a fantasy football update video for you guys review, as well as a upcoming. So look forward to that. But this is Gavin from GavinClub. Thank you for watching my weekly video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.